Hey, welcome back to this channel. Yes, we are going to be having a new look today. We are going to be using darling. You're going to need 2 or 3 of these, and we are going to be having jumbo box braids that are knotless. Yes, knotless jumbo box braids. So today it's already late. It's 1, like you have seen, it's 1:56. So we are going to do this hairstyle very quick. We want to make big jumbo braids. We're going to start by parting our hair into 2 sections, and then we are going to put it in a puff holder and put that away for later. Then we're going to start combing, detangle that hair, but this section, get into smaller sections, subsections of the big sections that you've made, in order to get our parts that are going to need to braid. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do there, as you can see. And after you try to get your parts as straight as possible, I mean, you need a front and a back mirror, but I didn't have anything. I was using my camera as my mirror, and then I had to check and see if the lines are a bit straight here. So you start with one part, you get your pamoja and pick out your piece and start braiding. You can see you start braiding your hair, the subsection that you picked out, and you try to make it as smooth as you possibly can. Then after I went back with my rat tail comb, because I felt like I had pulled some hair while I was braiding, so I had to make sure I pull it out before I make my next part. Yes, and then you continue. If you find it straight a bit, then you continue with that journey. You do not need to stop. You need to do this hair as quickly and as comfortable as possible. So I get another piece, I braid my second part of the back section, and make sure I do it quite fast. Don't worry, I'm trying to forward so that we do not waste a lot of time watching the same thing in this video. Yeah, so I continue. This is like a second time I'm trying to attempt to do large knotless. Actually, it's my first time to do it on camera, but I tried it once and there were 4 big sections. But this time I'm trying to break them up to make them, I think, 8 or 6. So as you can see, you may feel like your hands are tired, but trust me, it's worth it. When you feel the weight, when you start seeing the look coming together, you feel excited. As you can see, you see, made for them there. So we are done with our back sections, and we are going to start with the front. Make sure you detangle, comb, then you get your comb and pull out the section that you're going to need before holding the rest in a puff, and you continue with your style. So you can see that I'm trying to get my front part as straight as possible. You know, the front part is the easiest part because you can see what you're doing. You need to get it as straight as you possibly and humanly can before you put the other away for later. Then you can get to start cutting sections in the front, as I'm doing with my rat tail comb, trying to get my front section as straight as possible. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do there. You can see. Then you need to try to comb it out. Then you get your hair piece, put the rest of the hair in a puff for later, and then you start braiding the piece that you carved out. You can see there, you apply some gel on it before, because it will make it smooth, look smooth, and will give it that relaxed look without the benefit of a relaxer. And just to make a point, gel doesn't have a bad effect on natural hair. It doesn't. Like, people scare you. People can scare you that when you use gel, it's going to pull out your hair, it's going to destroy your hair, but it's not. Trust me, I've been using it. I've used gel for like 5 years now, and there's no way my hair has turned. As you can see, it's still black. I don't dye my hair. My hair is naturally black. I just use oils, creams, and gel to make my hair come out nice the way I want it. So we are done with that part. Then we pick the next part, we carve out our next part, and then start braiding again. The front section will determine how your look will come out, because with these large knotless braids, it's very hard to determine how your look is going to come out as you're starting. But as you go to the front will determine your look. So when you're parting, you get some help. If you cannot part your own hair, you need to get help for someone to help you part your hair for you before, and then you braid it, and then you braid it down. As you can see there, I can see how that look is coming together. I love the way it's coming. Then you go to the next part, carve out the part you're going to need, straighten it as much as you can to your best ability. See, yeah, like that. Then start braiding. As you can see, keep going, do not stop, just keep going. I know at that point your hands are paining right now. My hands were killing me, but I had to get this hair done. I had to get this hair really done for the night. You see how nice it is there? See how nice it is? Yeah, then you put that away before you make your other part. Get out your puff holder. Then I went and started at the corner from this side just to make it balance. So I picked out the corner that I needed and applied gel on it. Got it a bit more straight, reduced it a bit because it was a little too big. But as I was cutting, I just realized as I was editing the video that I made an error there at the back and it wasn't that straight because I wasn't seeing there. I was tired at this point. I just needed sleep. I was so tired. I needed to get done with this hairstyle so that I could get some sleep before I had to go somewhere that I had to be. Now, make sure you braid as tight as you can. Get it as tight as possible without causing your head pain. You know, when you braid hair, make sure your hair is not too tight. Even in the salon, I keep saying it. See? Make sure your hair is not tight. You do not need to feel pain. Beauty doesn't have to be pain. I disagree with that saying. Then we're done and we go to the next part. Comb it out, apply your gel, comb out your part, smooth it up, and make sure you put the rest of the parts away and you cut out your piece. Make 3 sections out of that piece and you start braiding. You see, very easy to do. Try to make it as tight as possible because the bigger the hair, the less it is to last. You know, I wore this hair for 2 weeks and I was tired of it. That is just me anyway, because I can braid my own head, but you can wear it for 3 weeks as long as you make sure you cover it up with a scarf when you're going to sleep. Your hair will be okay. You can always wear it for 3 weeks. For me, I had to wear it for 2 weeks because that's the best I could do. Since I had I don't like my hair being in for too long, especially with these big knotless braids. I just had to wear it just to pass time. Yeah. You can see there. You can see it. I was trying to check why it was looking like a knot. Then we're going to our final part. Cut out the 3 parts. As you can see, do you see the 3 parts? Then you start braiding. Make it tight as you can. There, we finished the front part. The front part is done. As you can see, my parts are big. They are the real definition of jumbo, but I'm happy that they came out nice and they look neat. Yes, love, that is what you have to do. Put that away and we go to the final parts, the middle parts. Finish up the middle part. As you can see, it wasn't coming out as straight as I wanted it to, but it's okay. No one is going to be looking in the middle there. So I cut out the second last part. Oh my god, at this point I was tired, my hands were paining, and it was raining outside and I was missing my sleep, but I needed to finish this hair. So the next day I didn't have the energy to be combing and moving around for that next week. I was going to be very busy, so I put them in the big knotless, as you can see. And our final part, yes, we are done. We are finished with our hair look. We are done. We are on our last and final braid down. So it's getting done. There we go. Make sure, as you can see, what's making me move slow is the fact that you always need to cover your natural hair inside the extension. That extension has to always cover your natural hair so that it doesn't be peeping through and it doesn't be breaking. It doesn't break, sorry. There you go, we're done. So after doing that half style, I realized that it is going to be hard for me to style it because I felt they were too small on my head. Oh my god, they were too sparse. I felt like, and then I decided to get my foam. You get your foaming mousse and apply to lay down the flyaways that may be out there peeping and they didn't lay down. You never know. That one fixes any errors that you have in your hair. That's the whole point of foaming mousse. So you just make sure you get your gel and your edge brush and try to lay your edges to the point where you feel like you're comfortable with them. As you can see, I'm trying to comb it to my desired look. You can see there we go. There we go. We're trying to get that look, and once you feel like you're done, I was trying to look for a style that looked nice on me. I couldn't find it. I didn't like it, so I put it all back in a ponytail and wrapped it around my head, tied it down with a scarf, went to sleep, and then woke up in the morning and I was done. See, I was still trying to see how my hair would look. You can see me. There you go. I'm proud. It came out quite nice. I wasn't expecting that. It came out really looking nice, which means if I can do this on myself, then that means I can always do it on another person. So you see, the puff came out looking nice. I like the puff at the back. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.